Good morning. We have a beautiful sunny day today. So I got myself an extreme amount of different seeds, and I thought today I was going to say hatch some. I would sow some seeds, and I think I'm going to start with the cactus and the lithops, and I thought I'd show you what I do. So that's what we're doing today. So welcome back to my channel, and let's get started. So first things first, I got cactus seeds. Cooper, what's wrong? Go play with kitties. Go play with the kitty cats. Come on, they're outside. Go play with them. So first things first, I got myself a cactus mix and I got myself a lithop mix. I want to grow them both. I would absolutely love just, oh my gosh, some of the pictures. I'll insert some pictures here of just different lithops, but a pot just full of all the little lithops. Look, it's so cute. They're called living stones, and they're a succulent, if you don't know already. And they're just so weird, and honestly for quite a long time I found them like kind of gross. But I thought maybe if I grow them they'll be less gross, and plus they're kind of cool, so I just want to go through it. I just want to try. And cactus, I don't own any cactus, because I did have some a few years ago, but when I had the baby there was one cactus, you know, it has like the really fine prongs, needles, but it's like literally they're so fine and you can't see them once you're in you, and I got them all in me, and I was just like, yeah, nah, I'm not having any cactus in the house when we've got kids. But I've decided that I can just put them up high, and plus these are going to take a long time to grow. So I had different ideas on how to grow these. I don't know whether to grow them in old food containers. So these are for strawberries, Scotch eggs. Some have drainage, some don't. But I did also get, which I thought these would be so good, and I will reuse these over and over again. Oh, the noise. These little ice cream containers, which come with little domes. I just thought this is such a good idea. So yeah, I've got ice cream containers. Actually, you know what? They've got their little domes to pop on. I thought I could melt holes into the bottom of these. Wow, that's sunny now. Melt some drainage holes with my welder. I thought they would be really good. Can you even see them? You can't even see them. There we go. Little ice cream pots with their domes. I thought they would be really, really good for not only these seeds, but I've got loads of other seeds as well. I was just going to use my little welder. Not welder. It heats up and you can burn things with it. Make some holes in it. So that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Then at least if say mold gets on one or another, I could have a few that are cactus, a few that are lithops, because I have had that in the past when I've grown stuff. You know, like sometimes I haven't given enough air or anything like that, so mold has formed and killed off the seedlings. So I'm thinking this will be really good, and that's what I'm gonna do. I just need to melt some holes into them. Let's go do that. So I thought we're going to the kitchen for this. I can make myself another coffee, and yeah, it just feels a bit safer. Plus I've got plugs. I don't have the plugs. I do have plugs in my conservatory, but yeah, they're a bit harder to get to because of all my stuff. There we go, excuse the mess. Oh, there's my prawn crackers from yesterday. Right, so I have my, I keep calling this soldering iron. It's a soldering iron. Let's just straighten you up. That's right, isn't it? Please, if you're using one of these, always have a stand first. Always have a well ventilated area. And always just be careful. And follow safety guidelines. Okay? Right, is that on? So, we have our pots. I'm probably going to do 4 or 5 on the bottom, and then I think maybe 4 around the edges. Give it a minute. Yeah, I don't have the stand, and I know it's very dangerous. Oh yeah, there's a light inside. I can see that now. Can you see the light? Okay, so it's heating up. Right, test it, see how hot it is. I feel like these ones on the edge will just help a bit when it gets stuck. Wow, that was a big hole. Oh, I quite like the big holes though. Why does that sound so cute? Oh, I'm not doing these perfectly neat or anything. Usually I would prefer to do it that way. The little perfectionist in me. But I just want to sow my seeds. So in the past, I have grown cactus seeds before, but they never got bigger than like a centimetre. And then I left them outside in the rain. It's my first time doing it. And succulents was still quite new to me then as well, even though they're like my number one. Even my partner will tell you that. Succulents and then Hoyas. Everything else is just a happy extra. I see so many people with cactus and they just look so cute and I want them. I just imagine a windowsill just full of them in their terracotta pots, because I love terracotta pots. And yeah, they would just be, they would make that done. I'm gonna hold this for a bit. They would just be adorable. So there we go, we have our holes. This one's the neatest. Did you notice how I got less and less neat? And that is our edges. Now we've done our containers, next is our soil mix. So let's go and do that. So I've left the soldering iron in a safe place where no animals can touch it. It's not touching the side. It's all good. It's nice and safe. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I think she caught a fly. As long as it's not a bee. Miley! Miley, say hi! Hunter. Right. Wow, that sun. I really should have filmed on that side, shouldn't I? Oh well. So we have our containers. So I've got my containers and now my soil mix. My soil mix, the base is going to be, oh, that's dry. I need to get some more, is cocoa. I'm going to use that. But then I have some horticultural sand and horticultural, is it called grit? Are they both horticultural? But anyway, I think I'm going to do equal parts of all 3. Here, let me, oh, I'm going to mix them up in my new plant pot that I haven't put holes in yet because they're handy as a big mixing bowl. I do plan on having sweet peas in here eventually. So, yeah, let's go and get our mix. Right, you just come with me. I don't need to turn this off, do I? Come with me and you'll be... Oh, I'm not allowed to sing, am I? So excuse my garden, it's a bit of a mess. So first things first, this is my coir pot because I make a giant thing of coir and then it's just easier, I can grab it then. So we're going to do one of these. One coir. That's it. On to the next. It's like a funny mission. This is going to be so much succulent mix. And again, everything could probably do with a repot, so now is where to put you. Got some succulents here. More succulents and my veggies. This is my corn. And then Hoya's over here. Little babies. It's very Lola's there. It's just all looking cute. Oh gosh, kitties have joined us. Right, anyway, keep to topic, Gemma. So we have our coir. And now it's the horticultural, right, no, I'll tell you. Potting grit. Cut this open. Do I need a whole thing of potting grit? I'll show you. Wow, that's heavy. Actually, I think I'm gonna do one and then to half of each. So that's the potting grit. Stones. If someone asked you, you'd say it's a load of stones. So that's the potting grit, and that's gonna go in with our coir. Like that. Okay. Now next, onto, I'll tell you. Now this is horticultural sand, and I've just opened the bag upside down. That's really annoying. So now I'm going to take the equal amount. I'm sure you've seen sands before. In with the stones in the core. And then mix. We can mix it in there, can't we? I'll get a stick. I'm sure I've got a stick somewhere. This hopefully will be a real good mix for our, what were we even growing? I forgot. Cactus and Lithops. Yeah. Now I need a stick. Okay, right. So we've got our grit, our sand, ooh, and our coir. Wait, what is that? I don't know, but I don't want it in my mix. Right, so that was 1 part coir, 0.5 part sands, horticultural sand, 1.5 part grit. I know loads of people use like chicken grit, hummus. Hummus is too expensive. I wish I could use hummus. It looks a bit cuter, but it's like 15 quid for like 2 litres, which is like really not much. But that is our succulent mix. I think that's really good. And the good thing is, it's already quite moist, which will get the seeds to stick to it, so I don't have to moisten it. There we go. We have our soil mix. I did think of adding some semi-hydro to the mix. Semi-hydro, I've got the fine and coarse one. Shall I add some in? I've already got some of the coarse. Hey, why are we hissing? Why can I hear the alarm of Harry Potter? He's close! Can you hear that? Is that not the alarm of Harry Potter? Anyway, right. So I'm going to put a bit of semi-hydro in each part. I'm going to bring you in. Right, we are going to do this now, okay? We are conservatorying. If I just put a little layer in the bottom of each. Oh, that was a bigger layer than I meant to. This is already used up from yesterday, so I had a bit left over. And you don't need new pots like this. I did treat myself and get some new pots. And I know they're plastic, but these are the type of things that I will reuse over and over and over again. But like I say, you can use like, I mean, look, I use these. These are what you get, you know, like tapasy stuff, because I love tapas. I save these because not only are these good for using as scoops and stuff, I use these underneath my terracotta pots so that I can water them and then just leave them there, because when it comes to watering day and I have to get all of the pots down to water them and then leave them to dry, it's just not, I'm just not doing that. It's just too much. So instead you just have that like that, usually the bigger pots, keep them on the shelf like that, and then I can just water them. And if like within a few hours there's still water in it, remove that and empty that. Do you know what I mean? It just saves so much hassle. But there's loads of different things you can use instead of, you don't need to get new bits. Reusing stuff is fun, cheaper, it's all good. But like I say, I just saw these ice cream cups with the dome. One other thing that's really good if you're doing seeds, have you ever had a sushi pack and you get like the tray? Have I got one? No, I don't have one right here. But you know, like the sushi tray, and then you have like, it's a full-on clear lid on top. They are really good for seeds. They're a bit tricky to open sometimes, so you've got to be really careful, but they are really good. You get a takeaway and you get soup or a sauce, save them pots. If you get takeaway and it's got plastic, save that plastic, you can use that again. My greenhouse is just full of glass and plastic that I've saved that I don't want to get rid of. But anyway, I'm going off topic. Right, so we have our semi-hydro layer. Oh gosh, I'm boiling. Oh. Oh. Now I'm going to fill these up with our mix. I think that's about full enough, isn't it? It needs to go right to the top. What is horticultural sands then? Is it salty? Is this a stupid question? Is it like less salty like you would get at the beach, or is it just that it's been cleaned? Or is it just that by saying horticultural they can sell it for more money? Don't tell me that doesn't happen. When we are planting these is I've got to try not to flipping breathe and blow the seeds away. Excuse me, personal space. Right, I'm just going to fill this up just a tiny tad more. Be careful. They've definitely started knocking my plants over. This was something I stupidly didn't take into account. Right. Anyway, that was a terracotta pot that smashed, by the way. A nice big one. It rained last night, so I've got even more water in my butt. We got it Tuesday and my partner set it all up and everything. And that day, as soon as he put it in, it started raining, and I've just used it for the last few days to water my plants in the house. And then it rained last night, so there's gonna be even more. This is one of those things where when you're a grown up and you're so excited because you can catch rainwater, and you realise what was I ever interested in when I was a kid or a teenager? Nothing was as exciting as a water bath. Who says being a grown-up isn't fun? Anyway, so we have our little pots. I'm just gonna do that. I know I just said before that these are already quite moist, but I think I am going to get the spray bottle because I'm just so worried about these flying everywhere. And I'm going to close that back door as well so there's no breeze. I'm just going to fill it with some rainwater. I'm going to bring you right in now so you can really see. Let's do this. Should we do cactus or lithops first? Let's do cactus, because I don't think their seeds are quite as small. So what I'm going to do is, so that's going to actually make it go down, obviously. flower be? Oh my God, I don't know. You sow them all year round in pots or trays with moist sandy compost. Slowly, thinly cover with a fine layer of compost or silver sand. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to just put them on and then spray them with water. Keep them moist. It says cover with glass, polythene or propagator lid. And obviously we've got our little domes. Seedlings appear in 2 weeks to 3 months. I think it'll be quite quick, seeing as we're at peak. Right, we're not even in summer yet, are we? We're right in the middle of spring, summer. Here we go. I just need to get my finger in there. I can't see through the packet. Should I put them here and then use them? Oh my gosh, how small are they? Let's have a look. Right. Here's our cactus seeds. So it looks to me like we've got 3 different types here. Oh, I've lost that sesame seed over there. So we got the big ones. We got the matte or dull black seed, and then the shiny black. What's with this fly? Mate! So we've got 3 different types here. They're actually a bit bigger, which is really good. So that means I'll be able to see them a bit better. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Just going to share these two between these seeds between these two. Obviously, if they ever need extra space, we'll do that. Should I put one type in one and the others in another? Yeah, so I'm going to put these big ones in one. No. Nice and neat. So we've got 7 of the little shiny seeds as well. So I'm going to put them in. There we go. So I put them in there. And then in this one, I'll put all these other ones and I'll just sprinkle them around. There we are. So that is our 2 cactus seeds mix. Done. Should I sprinkle some more on top? I really feel like I shouldn't. But then what do I know? No, I'm not doing it. Right, so they are cactus. For now, they're going over here. Right, on to the lithops. Oh, there's a hair on me or something. Oh my God. My pickle plant has flowered. Oh, look at that. You know, this came from a tiny weeny leaf that I found on the floor. I know there's a lot of people that say you shouldn't do that, but it's on the floor all on its own. And now I've got a flower. So, onto lithops. Oh, I just feel like these are gonna go flying everywhere. So this is the little seedy weedy. Small seeds, open with care. Oh my God, watch. Right, I'm going to try and breathe a little less. I might stop talking. I might not. See, I've grown Echeveria before from seeds, and I know that they are tiny. I actually am really hoping I'm going to be able to get my own seeds one day. Guys, I'm not going to talk for a bit now. I know I just said that, but I'm not even breathing. I'm now going to put the domes on. Now I can breathe. Oh my gosh. Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, really held my breath then. It seems a bit silly to only have like 10 seeds in each of them, but like it means in the future I don't have to touch them for longer. So if I put all 50 in there, at some point, if they germinate, which I hope they do, I'm gonna have to repot them. So I figure if I do around 10 or a little bit more than 10 in each of these, they can live there for longer. But they'll probably be okay for next year and they won't need to be pot until the year after. So, you know, I want to put them somewhere sunny, but like not where they're just gonna burn, but because I'm not gonna lie, this room does get really hot, and I also need them to not be knocked over by the cats. Conservatory, innit? Conservatory. I'm in the conservatory. You're in the conservatory, Gemma. Greenhouse, innit? Should we put them in the greenhouse? Look at that. The sun's making the condensation on it already. Should I have written on these first before planting the seeds? Yes. Yes, I probably should have. Let's be honest. These words are probably going to fade in the greenhouse, and I'm just going to know what you are by what it grows. Cactus, cactus. I get so excited. Here we go. Do you want to come to the greenhouse with me? We'll put them out there. I think that's a good safe place for them to go. Let's go to the greenhouse. Anyway, can I carry you? I'm sweating. It's really warm. Right, let's open this door. I've only got one hand now. Do not drop these, Gemma, I swear to God. Oh my gosh. I hope my neighbours can't see me holding my camera like this. They're just like, oh, there's that crazy girl with all the plants in the windows. Let's put you here. That. All the little babies, the little, oh! Leaf propagations, I put them together. I'm just waiting for them to root together. So we've got our cactus and our lithops, and I was thinking I would put them under here. And that's where they're gonna live. I hope. Yeah, bugs can't get to them. Like, I mean, they've got the holes in the bottom, but I don't think anything's gonna get inside those. Oh, inside those holes, you know. Put them in here, and honestly, I will just check maybe every now and again. I'll check every day, you know I will. Spray them a bit when needed. But for now, I think they'll do. So let's say bye. Bye, seeds. I'll give you a nice little update. About a month, maybe? We got a load of other seeds to grow, so you'll be getting constant updates. Thank you for watching. Let me know, what seed is it I've got? I really want to do the Nepanthers next, if I'm saying that right. But I also am not 100% on their care yet, so I need to look into that a bit more. But I do have some carnivorous plants that I would like to plant. Maybe I'll do them next. Little Venus flytrap babies. So anyway, thanks for coming. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know in the comments if there's anything different you would have done. Like, was my soil mix okay? I think it was, but you might be have a lot more knowledge than I do. Yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye.